So what's the vision for Orange Health, and what are the top one or two values that you would define as sort of either the values or the cultural elements of what you look for in the people at Orange Health?
Sure. So for us, like I said, what we realized, what was broken in diagnostics, is that there's no one coming home to you right now, and we realized our deep insight was that majority of this market is a prescription market. Is when a doctor tells you, "Hey, get this test done," right? And in that moment, there's a lot of anxiety. And effectively, if you think about any product that has adoption in the world, it lowers what you call as the anxiety, whether that's dating, whether that's grocery shopping, whether that's diagnostics for that matter. You want something, right? And this product just reduces your anxiety bubble in being able to get you that, right? E-commerce is also that, right? You want to buy a pair of shoes on Amazon, you can find the shoes, you look at the images, look at the reviews, you make the order, you place the order, you can track the thing, right? So initially it was sorry. So that was our core insight. The other thing we saw is that this market is highly fragmented. That we realize our competition is not some big chain, but actually the neighborhood lab. And so what we actually compete with your neighborhood lab, not with any brand, any tech company. It doesn't matter. It matters that who's your neighborhood lab. Where do you go down the road when you need to get tested? So that's what led to the 60-minute piece, because saying that, look, can we be faster than you going to a neighborhood lab, waiting there and coming back? That's the reason for the 60-minute time that we have. 6 hours is more about just like faster reporting and better operations. But that was one of the core insights. In terms of people values, I think what we did early on was we tried to define what are the values we want in from a people perspective in our organization. Couple of things. I mean, we have 4 values. I'll just talk about a couple of them. One is sort of an innovation mindset, that we need people who are okay to take a chance, take a risk, fail, get up and do it again. That's number one. The other thing that we look for, to be very honest, is we realize that we don't want to be a school, we want to be a company. The difference being that we don't want to build an organization where we're hiring people where they will learn. A lot of people, a lot of companies say, oh, let's just hire really smart people and throw them at a problem. What I've seen with that is those people actually make a lot of mistakes because they are not functional experts. They have no depth in that function, right? And sure, they're very smart and great, but a lot of mistakes, strategic mistakes, tactical mistakes happen on an everyday basis. So that's one thing we said, when we're going to hire people, we won't just hire smart people, but people who have some level of operating expertise in that domain. Good or not, but it's a unique choice that we decided.
It's sort of a counter choice to how startups usually at least portray themselves, right? And I completely understand the benefit of it. Is it because you folks are in the healthcare domain that you felt that this is probably more important than some other domain where a bit more?
Actually, across, I saw this, for example, many companies will hire like consultants and say, hey, you can be a great product manager, but actually they're not. On average, right? They have the product itself. Being a good product manager requires a lot of expertise. Being a digital marketing manager, a performance marketing, social media, SEO, you name the space, it requires a lot of depth and a lot of expertise to actually do it right. Right now, sure, you can put a smart generalist in place, but do I need to teach them, or can they I want people who are better than me at that job, right?
Yeah.